activists stripped down to their underwear during a Maine school board meeting to protest the district's trans-inclusive sports policy. The eyebrow-raising protest, led by local firebrand Nick Blanchard, who fittingly goes by Corn Pop. Let's go to the video now.
Be heroes. You guys are being heroes. Now I'll show you guys how the homeschool is.
Point of order. We've asked that we use...
Oh, so wait. They're covered. You feel uncomfortable? And you, Miss Muffy, oh, well, I don't know if I stand with girls or if I stand with my, with the... So you don't care how young girls feel? You don't care about the safety of young kids? What about what happened in Virginia with that boy that raped a young girl in a bathroom, then got sent to another school and did it again? What are we going to do when that happens here? How are you going to look that girl in the face and say, sorry, I didn't protect you? This is Maine's capital. We should be setting an example for the rest of the state. You know what example you guys are setting? That we do not care about the young girls in this state.
Oh, now 10-year-olds are talking about sex. I mean, hell, we're handing out surveys here in Maine asking kids in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, when's the last time you had anal sex? When's the last time you had oral sex? When did we do that before? The reason why the transgender movement has grown the way it has is because they've turned it into a fad. I mean, a parent that reached out to me that their son got suspended for 7 days because a furry barked at him, and he barked back.
You want to say, there's no way that's what happened. But like, no, that's actually what happened. And, you know, I did a bit on this last week too, because there keep being articles like this. Here's one from today. Top sociology journal says young kids should be sexualized. Top sociological journal says young kids should be sexualized, and it's colonizers' fault that they aren't. And it's so, this is so creepy, but there's this weird connection between like innocence. They want to draw a connection between like innocence and white supremacy or something. And it's like, you're being oppressive by telling us children aren't sexualized. Like there's something just so unbelievably creepy about this.
She's abusing it up. And now we have found evidence as well. There's a billion things on FetLife that she's into. I might be old, but I'm open to a lot of the stuff that current generation's into, meaning I'm not against it. Like all the damn different genders, I'm not against it. I can't say all the LGBT. There's too many letters now. I can't say them all, but I'm not against. In fact, I go to Pride Pride last year. She calls it the Rainbow Parade. And it was what it is. She sees all kinds of images because there's them dogs there, or what are they called? You guys, I don't know if you guys know what cosplay is, and what are they called? Furries, dudes in leather, and my daughter's seen it all.
Boom. This is exactly why this stuff needs to get the fuck out of our schools. The people who support this want to look at people like me crazy when I say, you probably watch too much porn, or you got a fetish. This is what it is, you guys, when we blur the lines between fetish and education. You get adults way too close to children who want to do terrible things to them. Wake up. This is her own parents committing these crimes against her. It's not even a stranger that they don't know about, and they have zero emotion about it. Disgusting.
Who did you send it to?
You disgusting pig.
Panda something.
Panda.
Fucking panda. Imagine that.
And that was on what platform?
Kick.
And was this a direct DMs? Or is it a thing?
DMs.
Okay. How long have you known Panda?
Month or two.
Panda had also come up in John's interview earlier when discussing his and Larissa's polyamorous relationship.
There's only two guys that I know of.
This is why children don't need to be learning about polyamorous in school too. I am so mad right now. If this doesn't pull people out of the trenches on how fucked all of this is, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Remember the panda bear at the library that Bobby Charles had removed? Yeah. Panda. You ever heard of panda eyes? Do you know what that means? Here's an image. You know how little kids' eyes get like that? When they're sodomized.
Some online guy from Facebook named Panda. Oh, he's in Florida or something.
Not an accident. I took the photos. I deserve what's gonna happen to me.
Do you think if tonight didn't happen, you would have sent out more images like this
Fuck
of your
yeah,
daughter,
she would've
whether
started
it be
fucking her kid
drunk,
for him.
blacked out drunk or not?
No, I was getting uncomfortable with him anyway. Because he was talking about his mom too
Panda
much.
wanted to fuck your daughter.
And I don't see how more people aren't outraged by this. Is everybody just in a funk? Is everybody just distracted? They just don't care? Like, how do you have academics and science journals publishing articles about how children should be sexualized and nobody bats an eye? Is everybody just retarded? Corn Pop, like, what is happening here?
Everybody's just retarded.
I wouldn't say everybody's retarded. Everybody's busy. Everybody's working. I mean, it costs, like, the cost of living nowadays. I mean, you guys have talked about this. That's one way that they have dumbed us down. You know, they've gotten us to the point where all we do is work. We can't pay attention to what's going on. We send our kids to a school 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, and really, if you think about it, the government's almost raising your kids. Because how many days a year are you sending your kid to that school?
And
that's why your kid comes home and doesn't have the same values that you try to establish in your house.
Yep.
And that's what happened when they killed the nuclear family. Linda McMahon. Tell Linda McMahon to cut off the federal funding here in Augusta and send a message to the chair, Miss Muffy, because if you go back and watch, it came to a tie. And you know who broke the tie? The chair.
In a 4-4 vote, I cast a deciding vote. I vote to not add the amendment.
The chair said, you know what? No. So, Linda McMahon, please cut off federal funding to the Augusta district. Send a message. The Augusta district is the capital of Maine. We got a school board election. We have a chance to flip these seats. We got 3 people that we have that we can put on this board. One of them, a gay conservative. And guess what? If we get these seats, we will get Title IX reversed and back to the way it's supposed to be.
You're saying tag the Department of Education chair, Linda McMahon,
Yes.
help you guys take over the school board so you don't have to, suffer under these insane people with their suicidal altruism, putting your children at risk because they think it's loving. It's just completely absurd. What else can they do in the last 30 seconds?
I mean, what else they could do? They could add me on Facebook, add me on X, keep following, keep up with the support. Email the chair of the Augusta School Board, let her know that what she's doing here in the Augusta district is not okay, and that boys should not be allowed in the same bathroom as little girls. The only way to keep this going is to keep the pressure on the board. We also have a governor's race here in Maine. We have a lot of significant races here in Maine, guys. We need everybody involved. We need patriots to start standing up.